What you remember is all those good men that didn't make it through that period of service.
The Military Museums in Calgary hosts its annual Remembrance Day Service, honoring Canadian veterans that have served the country throughout history. Over 8,000 people gather at the military museums to remember once more the men and women who have participated in all conflicts since the First World War.
1 out of every 10 soldiers were killed in World War I. 1 out of every 5 pilots were killed. And when that ended in 1918, people in all the countries of the world said that would never happen again. You know, there will be no more wars, and yet 21 years later, they end up in World War II.
The service started with a red laying ceremony, included a military parade and a Spitfire flyover. Calgary Mayor Jody Gondek was among the dignitaries on hand, along with veterans, soldiers, and military members. After the service, people were invited to visit the Tecumseh Military Museum.
A lot of them understand that there was a history, but sometimes I feel there might not be as much impact until you get those personal one-on-one stories that you come into the museum and you get to see the photos and you get to see somebody who's still serving or somebody who has served to talk about what they've done.
A military service recognizing the work of every veteran, including those that are still serving and are currently deployed around the world, along with those who served in the past and all who have participated in military Canadian history in times of war, conflict, and peace.
And what Canadians need to learn from that is that the world is very different than what we experience here in Canada. And by talking to people who have come to Canada from different parts of the world because of conflict, that you learn to appreciate what it means to be a Canadian. We are so lucky to be born in this country.
In Calgary, Silvia Naranjo, City News.